Chapter 7. Marks of Possession. After what felt like an eternity of exquisite torment, Mr. Eliot's voice, low and husky, broke through Ashley's haze of desire. "Ashley," he murmured, "turn around for me." His request, though unexpected, was met with a surge of eager anticipation. With trembling hands, she shifted her position, turning onto her stomach. He then instructed her to move upwards, inch by inch, until the top half of her body was draped over the back of the reclined seat. Her elbows rested on the rear seat, supporting her upper body, while her bare bottom was thrust high into the air, exposed and vulnerable. A wave of heat flooded Ashley's cheeks. She felt utterly exposed, every inch of her body laid bare before Mr. Eliot's gaze. The position was inherently submissive, placing her completely at his mercy. The cool leather of the seat pressed against her skin, a stark contrast to the burning heat that pulsed between her legs. The inability to see Mr. Eliot's actions heightened Ashley's anxiety, amplifying the sensations that rippled through her body. She felt a series of soft touches on her exposed bottom, a delicate caress that sent shivers down her spine. The touches varied, sometimes feather-light, sometimes firm, alternating between gentle squeezes and lingering pressures. Then, a new sensation overwhelmed her senses. She felt the unmistakable warmth of a face buried deep between her legs, pressing against her most sensitive areas. The sensation was so intense, so unexpected, that a loud moan escaped her lips. She arched her back involuntarily, her body instinctively seeking closer contact. She felt Mr. Eliot's movements, the subtle shifts and pressures as he continued to bury his face deeper, his warm breath fanning across her swollen flesh. The feeling of his breath between her legs, the intimate contact of his face against her most vulnerable parts, was exhilarating, pushing her closer to the edge of ecstasy. A wave of dizziness washed over her, her thoughts dissolving into a haze of pure sensation. She was lost in the moment, her body surrendering to the overwhelming pleasure. The feeling of his face pressed against her, the warmth of his breath, the subtle movements of his lips and tongue sent shivers of pure delight through her body. She could feel the dampness between her legs intensifying, the slick heat of her arousal, a testament to the intensity of the moment. Mr. Eliot greedily buried his face into the soft folds of Ashley's crotch, his senses overwhelmed by the intoxicating aroma of her arousal. The air around her was thick with the musky scent of her desire, a heady blend of her natural pheromones and the sweet, almost metallic tang of her arousal fluids. He inhaled deeply, savoring the complex bouquet of scents that emanated from her most intimate core. There was the warm, musky scent of her skin, heightened by the heat of her arousal. Mixed with this was the sweet, almost cloying scent of her natural lubrication, a testament to her intense arousal. He detected subtle hints of her own unique musk, a primal scent that spoke of her femininity and her surrender. He nuzzled deeper, his nose pressed against the damp heat of her folds, his lips brushing against her swollen clitoris. He inhaled again, savoring the way the scents mingled and intensified, creating a heady, intoxicating aroma that filled his senses. The smell was raw, primal, a testament to her uninhibited desire, and it sent a wave of pure, unadulterated pleasure through him. He lingered there, savoring the moment, lost in the intoxicating scent of her arousal. Mr. Eliot continued his ministrations, his face buried deep within Ashley's folds, his breath hot and ragged against her skin. He savored the taste and scent of her arousal, taking short breaks to inhale deeply, his chest heaving with satisfaction and raw pleasure. Each breath was a testament to the intensity of the moment, a silent acknowledgement of the connection they shared. Then, driven by an almost primal urge, he sank his teeth into the soft flesh of her bottom cheek. It was a gentle nip at first, a playful tease, but gradually the pressure increased. Ashley yelped, a small sound that was a mixture of surprise, pain, and a strange, undeniable pleasure. He released his hold, his gaze lingering on the faint teeth marks that now adorned her smooth skin. The marks stood out, a delicate contrast against her pale flesh, a visible sign of his possession. He traced the marks with his fingertips, a sense of possessiveness and pride swelling within him. Mr. Eliot repeated the act, each time sinking his teeth into the smooth flesh of Ashley's bottom cheek. He would begin with a gentle nip, then gradually increase the pressure, his teeth sinking deeper until he heard a moan or a gasp escape her lips. He would hold the bite for a moment, savoring the feeling of her flesh between his teeth, the subtle tremor that ran through her body. Then he would release, leaving behind a faint, pink mark, a temporary brand of his possession. The act was primal, a raw expression of desire that sent shivers down Ashley's spine. Each bite was a jolt of sensation, a sharp sting that quickly morphed into a throbbing ache. It was a strange mix of pain and pleasure, a feeling that was both unsettling and exhilarating. Ashley's body responded with a mixture of fear and excitement. She felt vulnerable, exposed, yet also strangely empowered. The bites were a reminder of Mr. Eliot's control, of the power he held over her body. Each moan and gasp was a surrender, a testament to her willingness to relinquish control.